The once mighty Mughal Empire, a symbol of grandeur and power, crumbled under the weight of weak rulers, invasions, and rising regional forces. How did an empire that ruled for centuries fall into decline? Join us as we uncover the dramatic downfall of the Mughals. Decline of the Mughal Empire. The Mughal Empire, once a dominant force in South Asia, gradually declined in the 18th century due to internal weaknesses, administrative failures, and external invasions. The fall of this mighty empire reshaped the political landscape of the Indian subcontinent, paving the way for regional powers and later British colonial rule. The impact of this decline was deeply felt in the regions that now form Pakistan, as power shifted from Mughal rulers to emerging local and foreign forces. Aurangzeb and the overextension of the empire. Aurangzeb Alamgir, R. 1658-1707 CE, the last of the great Mughal emperors, expanded the empire to its greatest territorial extent. However, his aggressive military campaigns, particularly in the Deccan, drained the empire's resources and overstretched its administration. His strict enforcement of Islamic orthodoxy alienated many non-Muslim communities, weakening the religious harmony that previous Mughal rulers had maintained. During Aurangzeb's reign, Punjab and Sindh remained crucial provinces, but unrest began to brew among local populations. His prolonged conflicts with the Marathas and the rising Sikh resistance in Punjab further destabilized the empire. The strain of continuous warfare left the empire vulnerable to internal rebellions and external threats, weak successors, and administrative decline. Following Aurangzeb's death in 1707 CE, the empire rapidly disintegrated under a series of weak and inefficient rulers. His successors, including Bahadur Shah III, Jahandar Shah, and Muhammad Shah, lacked the political and military acumen needed to maintain central authority. The once strong Mughal administration crumbled as nobles and governors sought greater autonomy, weakening imperial control over key regions, including Punjab and Sindh. The imperial treasury, once abundant, was drained due to constant military campaigns, extravagant spending, and corruption. The Mughal army, once an unmatched force, suffered from outdated tactics and lack of discipline, making it susceptible to defeat by emerging powers. Invasions and foreign encroachments. The weakened Mughal state became an easy target for external invasions. The most devastating came in 1739, when Nadir Shah, the Persian ruler, invaded India and sacked Delhi, looting immense wealth, including the famous Peacock Throne. His invasion severely weakened Mughal prestige and exposed the empire's vulnerability. In the mid-18th century, Ahmad Shah Abdali, the founder of the Durrani Empire, launched repeated invasions into the subcontinent. His invasions, particularly in Punjab, played a significant role in further destabilizing Mughal rule. Although Abdali defeated the Marathas at the Third Battle of Panipat in 1761, his campaigns exhausted the region and weakened Mughal authority in the northwest. Rise of regional powers. As Mughal power declined, various regional powers filled the vacuum. In Punjab, the Sikh Empire under Maharaja Ranjit Singh emerged as a formidable force in the early 19th century. Sindh came under the control of local rulers such as the Talpurs. The British East India Company also began asserting its influence, gradually taking control of Mughal territories through diplomacy and military conquest. By the late 18th century, the Mughal emperor had become a mere figurehead, with real power resting in the hands of regional rulers and foreign colonial forces. The British took full advantage of the empire's fragmentation, using both military strength and political manipulation to expand their rule. The British takeover and the end of the Mughal Empire. The final blow to the Mughal Empire came with the Revolt of 1857, also known as the First War of Independence. Although it was a widespread rebellion against British rule, the last Mughal emperor, Bahadur Shah II, played a symbolic role in leading the resistance. After the failure of the revolt, the British formally abolished the Mughal Empire in 1858 and exiled Bahadur Shah II to Burma, marking the end of more than 3 centuries of Mughal rule. Legacy of the Mughal decline in Pakistan. The decline of the Mughal Empire set the stage for the colonial rule that followed. The weakening of centralized authority led to the emergence of various cultural, political, and religious movements in the regions of modern-day Pakistan. Despite its fall, the Mughal Empire left an enduring legacy in Pakistan's history. The architectural wonders of Lahore, the cultural traditions of Punjab and Sindh, and the administrative structures later adopted by the British all trace their roots to the Mughal era. Even today, the historical lessons from the decline of the Mughals provide insight into the challenges of governance, unity, and external threats. Conclusion: the decline of the Mughal Empire was a turning point in South Asian history, leading to the fragmentation of power and the rise of colonial rule. As we move forward in our exploration of Pakistan's history, We will delve into how British imperialism reshaped the region and set the stage for future resistance and independence movements. The decline of the Mughals marked the beginning of a new era, one dominated by colonial ambitions and foreign rule. In our next episode, we'll explore British colonial rule in India and how it reshaped the destiny of the subcontinent. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to continue this journey through history. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next story.